Okay, Shalom, Shalom. Kwam Yasha'Allah, Koholoyim La, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakahakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone who rule well, that by the Spirit taught us his beautiful truth. Just want to say the water to all the H.I.M and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai to the best of their ability. Jachanan the Rock just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And as you can see, this person right here, I just got this letter in the mail. It's from the Jehovah's Witness, jehovahswitness.org. And I'm looking at the envelope like, I don't know, Teresa Bishop. And it's handwritten. So it just let me know just how far, we can go ahead and clip out of here. I just wanted to show this. I just got it in the mail. And to show just how far these Christians are going because they're losing congregants. Because I have no idea what this person. They actually have my government name, middle initial and all, written out on an envelope. I guess that's their way of, when you see something written out in an envelope, of course, I could already see the stamp though. I could tell that stamp, that's on it, it was something religious, or unless that's just I could kind of tell. But anyway, when I opened it up, I read the little insert or the letter that was in there. She basically starts the letter off like, me and my husband live in the neighborhood. So I'm like, okay, your husband. Well, why didn't your husband address the envelope and not you? So, it was kind of, really sneaky, so to speak, to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why they figure, maybe you see a woman's name on an envelope, you know what I'm saying? Any guy is going to pop it open like, like you've got mail. Man, that's the first piece of mail. I can't tell you the last time I actually had a piece of mail with my name on it and someone else's name on it actually written. But let me get this real quick. Let me see how I got this other. Let's lock here. No, you know what? Let's go into here. I downloaded that Good News Bible. Let's see how it words this. I want to get 2 Corinthians 2:11. Because like I said again, we know that the Christian church is falling. The brother Shapah, he just put up a video, and I seen that that I went into it a little bit yesterday. I didn't key in on it. But that youth pastor that, stabbed his wife and 5 kids and tried to burn down the house. So these Christians are bugging out, man. They're losing it, man. Well, let's get this 2 Corinthians. I want to see how it reads in here, Salak. 2 Corinthians 2:11. And it reads, in order to keep Satan from getting the upper hand over us, for we know what his plans are. And we do. You know what I'm saying? That's when you come, that's the good thing about reading. The scriptures talks about, blessed is the man that reads. It's important. It's very, very important to read every day, man. If you can't sit down for an hour, hey, if you got to get 1 minute in, 2 minutes in, 3 minutes in, reading a couple of verses, that's better than not reading at all. Because one verse goes a long ways. Like this verse right here goes a long ways. It says, in order to keep Satan from getting the upper hand over us, for we know what his plans are. Now in the let's get it in the blue letter, the regular way that it's written. But that's a good translation, though. That's not a bad translation at all. 2 Corinthians 2:11 in the blue letter, King James Version, it says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And we're not ignorant. And matter of fact, in the New Living Translation, it says, so that Satan would not outsmart us, for we are familiar with his evil schemes. And see, Satan, he can come in many forms, man. He can come, man, he'll move through your mama. He'll move through your spouse. He'll move through your children. He'll move through your neighbor, But that's right there. I think that's very crafty counsel right there, as far as you sending a letter, in the mail with your name on it instead of your husband's, because I'm sure he's a part of the organization as well. Why didn't your husband address me, so to speak? And I've never seen him before, I can't imagine where they would have gotten my address at like that, to be able to, in my name and stuff like that. So I'm thinking that, they're in a damn database, or they, you know what I'm saying? Or they're third party in it through somebody, or, I can remember some Jehovah's Witnesses coming to my house. I don't know, maybe about 4 or 5 years ago, but I know for a fact I wouldn't have given them my name. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, where are they getting the information from? So, and also, I noticed that, when I'm in YouTube, say for instance, like, I'm gonna go off into my YouTube right now. Let's check this out. Let's do it like this. And what I notice is, like I'll be watching, like, cause I'm only subscribed to GMS. GMS, New York, GMS, Memphis, GMS, Mississippi, GMS, Dallas, GMS, Detroit, GMS, Hawaii, GMS, Vegas. I'm only subscribed to GMS. But if a video stops playing, say like the end of the video comes in, like this brother right here, GMS, Gabar, Awar, that's one of the camps out of New York as well. But say like if this video plays all the way through and it ends, all of a sudden, a bunch of goddamn Christian shit comes in, man. Let me see. I'm sure I got something in here. Something was playing. Something was playing earlier, like this guy right here. And it'll be old ass video, Salakia for that. Here you go. I have to. I don't even want to hear this nigga. This is a video from a year ago. The modern churches sissified Jesus. See, he's got 558,000 views. Now, why would they play a video from a year ago? Matter of fact, as of late, they've been playing this guy with that big ass mustache, Tony Evans. Videos from like 8, 9, 10 years ago will pop right up right after one. Now, I got videos that I haven't even watched that I'm subscribed to. Why would you go to a Christian video? White guys be showing up and shit. It was another one. I'm looking at this like, what the, Let me see here. This guy.
They prayed a little prayer and asked Jesus to come in.
See?
You are not saved by prayer.
That video is from 9 years ago. That video just started playing right after I was watching one of the videos of GMS, man. So I'm subscribed to all these GMS members, and I haven't watched their videos. Why would you have a Christian video pop up from 10 years ago? So we understand that this is crafty counsel from Esau Edom, the so-called white man, because what he's trying to do is he's trying to steal that word. So you guys be aware of that, man, because they're losing bad. And see, as this Hebrew Israelite movement, so to speak, is starting to garner more traction, they have to try and do something to deter the people. And you know what? Little videos like this right here, if Jake not strong enough in his truth, this shit'll deter him. They'd be like, you know what? Because Jake be feeling like they can just listen to whoever. And that's another thing with these camps too, man. A lot of these camps, you can't just be listening to all these camps, man. They'll bug you the fuck out. Because if you listen to all these camps, then and see videos like this right here, if you're not strong enough in this truth and you don't know how to filter this type of stuff, you shouldn't be watching them. I'm not going to watch them anyway because they're not edifying. Now every now and then, if it's playing, I'll let it play and see what they're going to say. I already know it's some bugged out shit. But generally what I would do, but this video is old, it's 9 years ago. Generally what I would do, I would go into the comments, I would type white Jesus' idolatry, and then I give it a thumbs down. As you can see, I give it a thumbs down. It's a thumbs down in there now. Now, matter of fact though, crazy shit is I give this video a thumbs down, and guess what? It'll come back and play again. Like, why would you shoot me? Why would you play a video in my backdrop? You know what I'm saying? So to speak, that I've already thumbed down. I've already pushed that I'm not interested. So see, we understand that that's Satan, man. He's trying to steal that word, man. You see? So you had to watch Satan, man. And this is not going to be a long lesson. I just wanted to just point this out because I'm thinking about driving this goddamn letter. Driving this letter. Because this can't be far away from me. I can see the address. They got this a similar little this probably right up the street. Right up the street somewhere. And I'm thinking about loading it up, writing on it, white Jesus' idolatry, and stuffing it in their mailbox. please get me off your mailing list. You see what I'm saying? Because that's wickedness, man. Here you go. As soon as I start reading the letter, me and my husband are in the neighborhood. That's how I know it's not that far away. Okay, so why didn't your husband? And it's not saying that, she didn't give a title if she's a reverend, or she's a teacher or a preacher or whatever the hell. But if she's preaching, or if she's teaching in a pulpit, so to speak, then, we already know that that's going off, because women are not supposed to teach in that capacity. Now, I have seen Jehovah's Witness women, and it's a few of them. I see them. They be out on the block. One thing I can't say about them. Only thing I can say good about them is the women dress modestly. That's about it. They dress modestly. And they do kind of talk like they're not wild ass ratchet chicks. Or the men, they have a cordial type of sense about them, so to speak. But when it comes to these scriptures, though, going all the way off. Because they sent me, what's this, the little pamphlet part of the thing that they stuffed one of those in there too. But man, I'm thinking about loading this shit up and driving it to their location and throwing that shit in the grass or something. Hey, with white Jesus' idolatry on it, and tell them to get me off their mailing list, because I don't appreciate that. But anyway, I understand what's going on. I understand that, they're, especially them, that mass part about their congregants was them walking from door to door, knocking on damn doors. But that COVID-19 really killed they shit. That COVID-19 done a number on all these little Christian white Jesus churches, man. And all praises to Jehovah Bashim Yahushai for it, man. Because we pray to Yahweh for tokens, man. Matter of fact, let me see how this good news reads on this Psalms chapter. I'm about to get used to this. I know the brother's been using it, so I was like, you know what? I seen one of the brothers this morning using it. I'm like, man, you know what? I've been hearing the brothers bring out the scriptures with it, and it's got some really good translations. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and download it as a tool to edify the flock as well, if it's useful, This right here, verse 17, Psalms 86 and 17, it says, show me proof of your goodness, Yahweh. Those who hate me will be ashamed when they see that you have given me comfort and help. See? And that's a beautiful thing. Show me proof of your goodness. But, the other one, it says, show me a token. And those who hate me, see, and all these Christian groups, all these, matter of fact, all the nations, they hate us. They don't want us coming up and calling on the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man, and not smoking cigarettes no more, not eating pork no more, not shopping and celebrating their holidays no more. Because Esau is about money. That right there dips into their money. If Jake not buying Newports, not buying pork, not celebrating these holidays, just that in general, not going to get married, like how they say you're supposed to get married. See, Esau's kingdom, they make a lot of money off Jake being silly as hell. They make a lot of money off Jake being stupefied, man. And you best believe it's a lot of Jake and Jehovah's Witnesses congregations. It's a few of them in the hood right here. It's a few of them in the hood. They all over the place, man. Jake pulling up and just looking silly as hell. I don't even know how you would even, because they don't look very welcoming. I mean, they stand out on the corner. I think you probably got to kind of meet up. I don't know. I don't think you could just walk into their church, though. I'm not sure how that goes. I don't think you could just walk in like, hey, we're new to the neighborhood and we wanted to just, find a place to praise the Lord. No, I don't even know. You might be able to, but I've never seen, I don't know. I don't know their process like that. Anyway, all I know is, hey, they some bug outs, and with that Jehovah shit, you know what I'm saying? Because the Lord's name is not Jehovah, because there's no letter J in the Hebrew alphabet. You see? There's no letter E in the Hebrew alphabet. That letter J was invented in 1524 by Tricino. I think it was the last actual alphabet of the alphabet that the Americans, so to speak, use. I think that was the last letter of the alphabet that came into play, or if not, close to the last one. But it was invented like 500 years ago. So, of course, if the scriptures back then, 2,000 or so years ago, the scriptures was written, and even a little further back, Of course, we know Yahushai, which the world ignorantly calls Jesus, walked the earth 2,000 years ago or so. So his name couldn't be Jesus. You see what I'm saying? So That's a huge lie in itself. And then first off, they're lying about the name. Then they lying about the image. You know what I'm saying? So that right there ought to be for a big, huge red flag for any of you, Jake, that's believing in white Jesus, man. Because it's all, I mean, just to start off, just his name and his face come on, man. Them the basics. You lying about the basics? What else are they lying about? Come on, man. Anyway, with that, I pray that this lesson was edifying. Be on the watch out for these critters, I would say, because they're trying to steal you back, man. Basically, they want you back. They don't want you to leave. Esau don't want you to get yourself together. He doesn't want you to clean up. He doesn't want you to call on the name of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. Trust me, man, because there's power in those names. And guess what? Jake changing. I can see the change. Just, I can see the change of when I first came into this truth up to now. I can see what's going on. I understand. The Lord has given me understanding of what's surrounding me, what's going on. I can actually see what's happening. I can actually see the scriptures actually playing out right before my very eyes. You see? So Esau losing with Christianity, man, and they want you back. But hey, too late, Esau, man. We're through with that shit, man. You're not going to be able to push white Jesus on us no more. So with that, pray that the lesson was edifying. Kwame Shalom.